Erasmus plus KA1. Actions of mobility for students, teachers and staff. Nice to meet you. You are now in Spain. Hello everyone. Welcome. My name is Erasmo. I work in INGEFORMA institution. I will be your guide on the Erasmus Plus program in INGEFORMA. Now let me explain the main elements of the Erasmus Plus program, to facilitate the mobility KA1 in INGEFORMA. We will analyze three structural aspects for the mobility program KA1 in INGEFORMA. 1. Institutions of higher education. 2. Students, and 3. Staff. Information for the higher education institutions, by its acronym, HIES. What is the Erasmus Charter for Higher Education, EC? Provides the quality framework for Erasmus Plus funded activities carried out by an institution. Inter-institutional agreements can be signed between two higher education institutions, providing for the possibility of mobilities. It may be your institution and INGEFORMA. By signing this agreement, the institutions involved agree to cooperate for the exchange of students in the context of Erasmus+. The letter, EC, of INGEFORMA, is also available. It is recommended that higher education institutions, from program and partner countries, sign this agreement once they are selected for funding for international mobility. Mainly the actions mobility it is for students and for teachers, but also for all staff of an institution. We prepare mobility for all staff, and of course for students. European Community countries can participate in the Erasmus program. An institution can apply each year for funding to their national agency, and may then grant their students. 2. Information for student mobility. Get interested in studying with INGEFORMA Computer Studies. We care mobility studies, specific student selection. Improved formal studies with international computer certifications. Participation in Academy Microsoft, Cisco, CompTIA. Dates to apply for Erasmus Plus are very important. Your institution will publish the information. Please pay attention. During the month of September, you should be prepared. For mobility to study, the institution to which the student belongs awarded him a mobility grant. The institution must have an inter-institutional agreement signed with us. How long can students go abroad? Students can go abroad for 3 to 12 months, including a complementary traineeship period, if applicable. Our study program is appropriate for this. What are the conditions? Students must be in a higher education institution, and enrolled in studies leading to a recognized degree, or recognized level qualification. A learning agreement sets out the program of studies, traineeship, to be followed and is approved by the student, the sending and the receiving institution. The sending institution must give full academic recognition during the mobility period, as agreed in the learning agreement, by using ECTS credits or an equivalent system. Students are exempted to pay fees in INGEFORMA for tuition, registration, etc. but optionally they could have other expenses to get international certifications as Cisco, CompTIA. How to apply. The interested student should apply to his or her sending higher education institution. Students with further questions about taking part in Erasmus Plus should check on page customer support at supporty.ingeforma.s. Information for teachers and staff. INGEFORMA is the perfect institution for improving skills for teachers and staff. Well, we are now on live television. Good diffusion. Let us continue. Training opportunities are available for teaching and non-teaching staff. Important. Vocational education and training professionals can take part in professional development programs too. In a country so wonderful as Spain. The training period is between 5 to 10 days normally. Do not worry, INGEFORMA can help you with your stay and board these days. The institution sending staff applies for Erasmus Plus mobility grants to its national agency, while the staff applies to their sending institution. You must know that staff members are selected by the sending higher education institution, but you can apply to your institution. The sending institution and the receiving institution must have mobility agreement on the program of the activities to be undertaken by the visiting staff member prior to the start of the mobility period. Staff with further questions about taking part in Erasmus Plus should check on page customer support at supporty.ingeforma.s. And here we finish, dear colleagues. Now I leave you with a summary of important internet links. Thank you for your attention and I hope to see you soon in INGEFORMA.